So on the back side of your notes from today, the solving compound practice, this is the key. So it'd be a good idea to try these before you watch this video. The other thing that's different about this is notice the setup to these. It does not have the 3 number lines. So that is something that you can make on your own, and I would highly recommend making those. So for example, for number 1, just drawing 2 extra number lines and treating this as if we were doing this on the other side of your notes. So for example, number 1, when you solve this, it is an OR. So I'm just going to solve these as usual. So remember, we did each inequality separately. So I get x is greater than or equal to 2. The second inequality, subtract 6. I get x is less than negative 2. Again, it is an OR. So I'm going to set up my 2 number lines with negative 2 and 2 as my key boundary points. I'm going to graph these as I was on the other one, on the front side. So starting at positive 2, it's included and to the right. Starting at negative 2, it's open circle and to the left. So for my final answer, I can see, again, because it's an OR, right? So it's an OR, that means anything that's shaded, I want to include on that number line. So this is the one where we just bring down both shaded areas. So starting at 2, basically just putting those on onto one number line. So for the ORs, it's a little bit more straightforward. You really are just bringing down what you've already shaded together onto one single graph. It's for the ANDs that you really should make the 2 separate number lines, graph them individually, and then see where they overlap. So take some time here, stop this video, or pause it, and work through the rest of them, and then come back to this video and check your answers. I'm just gonna have the answers pop up, so you're gonna have to pause the video when the answers are due and check your work. So here are the answers to numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Notice those are all OR inequalities. Okay, so those are all OR. Okay, so anything that's shaded previously should be on that final graph. Numbers 5 and 6 are both OR as well. It's numbers 7, 8, 9, and 10 that are AND. Okay, so those would be the ones for number 7, 8, 9, and 10. Those would be the ones that I would highly recommend just setting up 2 little number lines. Again, notice I did not do this in the key, but this would be good practice. 2 number lines using the 2 boundary points. So for number 7, it's 2 and 5. This is the process I would have used to graph these without just jumping straight to the key. So I would have used, so x is greater than or equal to 2. So greater than or equal to is closed circle to the right. X is less than 5, so open circle to the left. And then you can see on the final solution where I have the final graph, you can see that the only thing that's shaded is the overlap. Right? So that includes the boundary points. So the filled in circle at the 2 and the open circle at the 5. That would be my final answer for number 7. So finish checking your answers and move along.